Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 11 of season 7 here in the PreMatch RTG. Unfortunately, Pep Guardiola's beaten me to the Manager of the Month announcement, but 3 of the 4 nominees for Player of the Month are in Cambridge United shirts. So we're in decent form, to be fair. We haven't yet solidified our top 4 spots. However, today I would very much like to do that. We've Wolves away, then Everton at home, Fulham away, West Ham hopefully at home, which it is, and then Liverpool at Wembley in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So I'm going to play the away games and sim the home games, and we'll see what sort of position we find ourselves in at the end of the month. There are 9 games to go in the Premier League. So it's a very busy month of May, but if we get to the FA Cup final, I'm pretty sure I will split into 2, but it all depends. To be fair, even if we don't make the FA Cup final, depending on our league position, I may split it into 2, although there's 5 games, so I could do 3 and 3 if we do get through, and if we don't, then I'll just play it by ear tomorrow. I'll play it by ear. All we can do today is win as much as we possibly can, to hopefully put ourselves in the best position we possibly can, so that it's less of a decision to make tomorrow. For now, though, we'll go and play Wolves. We'll see what their starting lineup is going to look like. And hopefully we can make it as strong as possible. Although, to be fair, it looks pretty strong already. No standout changes to be made. Perhaps Doherty at wing-back. They'd be better off with Kezura. Other than that, there are no standout, I don't think. Is that Ronaldo Cabrais? The Brazilian. Flashbacks to the My Player series that died of death a few months ago. Vinagre at left back I could maybe throw in, but they got Kitolano. To be fair, he's probably going to be pretty decent. We'll throw him on the bench. Shout out Will Norris, by the way, former Cambridge United goalkeeper. Yeah, I think that's all we'll do for now. Jack Stevens probably would be in the starting lineup if he weren't injured, but with Rebic up top, El Yunusi out wide, and Gibbs White in the midfield, that's a decent, very, very decent starting 11 for Wolves. This is not going to be an easy game. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, as always, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. There was a career mode, not RTG, Brain Achieve and Leave series video that went live earlier on today. Check the channel page for that if you missed it. But for now, Wolves. Back there to Torreira, into Morales, who's now up to 86 rated. He's grown again. Leao in there to Gerzic, and we'll look for Leao again. Rafael Leao has been in good form recently. He's hitting the bar there, though. Really not far away at all from giving us a 1-0 lead. That's a decent delivery. Perella with a header, and the keeper does well to keep it out. It's Gerzic. Great footwork. And we'll slot in Ziegler. Try and get it back to Gerzic. Again, can show some good footwork, and he's going to need to keep holding the ball. Morales, deflected corner only. Good block by Cody. Deliveries come in from Ademola Lookman. Perella underneath it again, perhaps. No, Connor Cody again, the man defending it brilliantly for Wolves. They have defended really well so far, but they're going to have to keep it going for the full 90, you feel, if they are to get anything from this. Oh, good tackle there on Rafael Leao. Morales will get it back to him. We'll look for Gerzic. Oh, it's brilliant. Good turn. I'm going to have to find a teammate, though. We do. Ademola Lookman. 1-0 Cambridge. Oh, at last we make the breakthrough. Ademola Lookman has not had as good a season this year as he did last, but he has made the breakthrough for us here. I had to be so patient there. Gerzic's dribbling was vital, and Ademola Lookman the touch, and then the finish. Nicely done. Torreira, Morales. There's Ademola Lookman. It's getting very tight in the middle, though. Somehow able to get that through. Leao will look for Gerzic. This should be 2. And it is. Really fortunate that we ended up with a chance after giving the ball away, but we make the most of the opportunity. Try to get it inside. Leao tidily slots through. It's another assist for Leao. It's another goal for Gerzic. He is 9th in the Premier League. He's not been as prolific as we might like, Gerzic, to be fair. Leao hasn't been prolific either, but at least the Portuguese has been stepping in with assists left, right and centre. Gerzic doesn't do that. Leao is certainly more of an all-round striker than Gerzic is. We're going to have a decision on our hands next season as to what to do with the striker role. We really are. But for now, we shall continue on, and we're 2-0 in front here. Bryce. Nice tackle. Morales, Torreira, Leao, Gerzic. All being played about well. Rafael Leao in the box. He just can't finesse. It's my instinct in situations like that to go with a finessed effort. But Rafael Leao quite simply can't finesse the ball on target to save his life. So I'm really going to have to concentrate when in possession with him and ensure that I don't give in to those temptations to just let go and let fly with a finessed effort. Get him on the ball outside the box here, but Pedrosa's done well to win it back off him. He's getting the stats, Rafael Leao, the assists as well as the goals, the goal contributions all told. But I'm not sure about either of my two strikers at the minute. I'm really not.
20 minutes to go.
Nice lead by Monnier to Ziegler. And Monnier in again. That's better footwork from him. And Javier Morales is in a good position here. The shot's blocked. Didn't quite have the body position there to get a decent shot away, but still we forced the set piece, and Connor Cody underneath it again. Morales back there to Benedict Monnier, who is left-footed, so trying to get it on that left, skipping away from the challenge, does well. Perella, Lucas Torreira at his feet, looking through there for Ziegler. It's going to drop to Javier Morales off the post. Monnier is offside. Well, I can't get this third, no matter how hard I try. Nice ball by Cabrais, looking for El Yunusi. We'll get to him. Right. Diogo Dalot has offered Wolves a way back into this game. We'll have a look at the replay. The ball was bouncing. And he swung his leg nowhere near the ball. The ball was still about hip height, and he swung and caught El Yunusi in the calf there. Oscar Hill's coming on. And now I'm glad I made that defensive change, because they might be putting one back here. Morales going to go left. He went right. It's 2-1. Wolves back in it. We have to hold firm now. Inamonti trying to get it off him. Oscar Hill does. Lucas Torreira tidies up. That's rather fortunate how it's ended up at the feet of the man there, but we'll get that out wide to Ademola Lookman. And then whip the ball in. Oh, Ziegler. First time volley. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Rafael Leao will knock it across, looking for another assist. Why couldn't that volley from Ziegler go in? Oh, unbelievable. We do get the win, but we could have sealed it with such an emphatic goal. That would have been one of the best goals I've ever scored. Arsenal win. Chelsea beat Man United, which is good for us. Everton draw with Brighton. City beat Southampton, which is frustrating for us. Liverpool draw. Spurs win. Still all change. We're up into fourth, although Leicester haven't yet played. Now Everton are, or were, bottom and still are bottom with 2 wins from 30 games. And I just glanced there. The side in second bottom, Blackburn, have 1 win from 29 games. Evidently neither side is cut out for this level. Well, to be fair, Everton are cut out for this level. The game just isn't playing their best players. Everton have been challenging near the top of the table almost every single season so far this year. I just can't seem to have any team really continue to put out a strong team or their best team, regardless of what team they are. We shall simulate this game against Everton, as it is at home, and they are dog shit. And Leicester have dropped points. They lost. We are 4th and in the Champions League spots, with everyone else having played the same amount of games as us. Win here against Everton, we could go yet higher. Onyekuru does start. Sessegnon starts. That's more like the sort of team that Everton should be putting out, with Gay and Mason Mount, Onyekuru, Sessegnon, Retsos, Petzela. Got 2-0 lead though. On the brink of half-time through Gerzic. Suarez Garcia comes on for Ziegler in the second half. They're making a number of changes too. But Ademola Lookman gets the third. We are going to get a solid win against Everton. Maybe they aren't cut out for this level. They get one back through a centre-back, but you never know. We might just have contributed to the relegation of Everton Football Club, a side that, as far as I can recall, have never been relegated in the history of the Premier League. One of the... In fact, perhaps they and Arsenal are the only... Oh, actually, Manchester United. I think, actually, Arsenal have never been relegated from the first division, have they? I know there's some record there. Obviously, Manchester United and teams like Liverpool and etc. haven't ever been relegated from the Premier League, but I think, or I can't remember. Someone will remind me in the comment section of what the actual record I'm thinking of is. We are out of the top 4 currently, but have the ability... Oh, I thought for a minute we could have gone top, but no. We have the ability to go above Chelsea and Liverpool, so potential for third, if not better, if City don't win in this game, if we can beat Fulham away from home. Let's beat Fulham away from home. Made one change to Fulham's starting lineup, putting Brahim in at left wing. He was on the bench, and Galeno was on the left. But Galeno can play on the right. And Brahim was not in the starting lineup, and it was some random low-rated player that was playing on the right-hand side. Can't quite recall, actually, off the top of my head who it was, but it's someone that certainly shouldn't have been there. So we shall crack on. We've got Jan and Vogo. It's Jan, isn't it? Jan and Vogo in goal. Let's see what we can do against Fulham. Other than their front 3 and one of their midfield 2, they should be pretty comfortable to play against. Thought that against Nottingham Forest the other day as well, didn't I? So I'm taking nothing for granted anymore. Andreas. Goes forward into Abel Ruiz.
Got a bit of menace to it.
Goes there to Liner. Good delivery that, but Junior's there. And Junior's in the way again. Get rid of that, please. Thank you, Diego Dallo. Fulham putting the pressure on at the beginning of the game. Defender's done brilliantly there up against Rafael Leao, who's done superbly well to track back, put the defensive work in and win the ball back again. Nice turn there too, and we'll play it over the top looking for the run of Ademola Lookman. That's a gorgeous pass actually from Rafael Leao. Fair play to him. We'll look to maybe play him in here, and Rafael Leao in the box on his left foot. Ziegler will get to that. No, why would you slide? Why would you slide? I pressed X to get you to cross the ball and you slid thin air. Moron.
It's Pereira.
Pereira to Abel Ruiz. This little 1-2. Brahim. Don't like this. I don't like this at all. Fulham. Oh, thumping themselves 1-0 in front. This has a Nottingham Forest feel about it. Dominating the early stages, and then they go up the other end, and with their first shot on goal, go 1-0 up. He's hit that very hard, and Paul Lopez has tried to react to get to it, but it's another case of those first time shots being very, very good. It works for me against the AI, and it works for the AI against me as well, so I can't really complain too much, but still an extremely good effort. Paul Lopez tried his hardest, but unfortunately just couldn't get an arm across quickly enough to it to stop the ball from going in the back of the net. Leao will give that there to Gerzic, and arriving here is Lucas Torreira. It's well blocked. Leao should win this, and he has done, but it's a bit too powerful. Moreles, Torreira, bit of space for Leao, won't reach him. Oh, he could have squeezed that to Lookman, who was onside. Here's Torreira, Gerzic, runners all around me. One being Rafael Leao. There's the equaliser. Right, pick the ball up. We need more. Okay, don't then. Rafael Leao makes it 1-1. Here's Galeno. More on the overlap. Conte should win that header. I've been rather surprised if he didn't. Leao to Gerzic. Oh, good agility to get past the man. We'll wait for the runner Ziegler. And actually use Moreles here if I can. Oh my God.
Here's Andreas Pereira.
Ziegler. Here's Torreira. Ziegler's gone again, so we will use him again. Or not. Diogo Dallo on the overlap. Fair enough. Drill that in looking for Rafael Leao. It's a terrible pass. Oh, but they're giving it straight back to me. Rafael Leao, good save from Mbogo. Awful pass from Dallo, but we're still able to create something, and it nearly led to a second goal. Torreira will pick up this loose ball. Conte's there in the middle, who we can use just as someone to keep the play going. Gerzic looking for the runner Leao, but he's not going to find him. Hopefully we can get ourselves in front before half-time. Still 5 minutes to do that. Torreira, Gerzic looking for Leao, waiting for runners around me. Rafael Leao does really well, finds Ademola Lookman. Might have won us a penalty there. Looking for Moreles, cleared away, but that'll be a corner again. All the pressure on Fulham here, but other than the one goal yet so far, I haven't been able to break them down properly. One time they did go up the other end. Oh, one time they did go up the other end. They scored, so I have to be wary of that. Moreles into Gerzic. Look to accelerate away. 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 99 blocking apparently for Fulham at the minute. We'll try and get this into the box again. It's another good delivery, and Delano underneath it. Conti will nod that down, but not find Gerzic. That might well be the end of the half at 1-1, unless we can recycle this. But Ziegler just gets to it in time. Gerzic inside there to Morelos. Javier Morelos out of his feet. Bit ambitious. Cisse. Nice tackle by Torreira. Chasing it down hard. Rafael Leao. Looking for Lucas Torreira again, who's in the box hit. Oh, good block by the defender. It will be another corner. Christ knows how many I've had so far in this game. Ziegler and... Oh, wow, what a header. Who was that? I'm not entirely too sure who got underneath that, but it was a hell of an attempt. Ziegler, bit of space on the edge of the box. Good save, comfortable save from Vogo. Very nearly 2-1 from that corner. I still don't know who it was that had that header. Whether, oh, why have that fancy touch that slows everything down? What an idiot, Gerzic. Please don't do that again. Nice tackle, Ziegler. Play Gerzic in here, and he might make up for it immediately. Oh, no he doesn't. Jeeps, what have they got to do to score a second goal against Fulham? Tackle, but still Fulham come forward. Can Conti get to that? He can. He's done well. Just wouldn't let me change to either of my strikers to try and chase that down. Here's Gerzic. Oh, looking for the man in the middle, but can't get it out of his feet in time. Frustrating this against Fulham. Dominated the majority of the game. We've hit the bar twice, but I can't get a second goal to go in front. A win here would put us in a great Champions League spot, but I do need the win to guarantee that. Morelos. Forward there to Rafael Leao. Morelos has gone again. Leao can't ride the challenge. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Morelos is tired, so I'm going to take him off for Tom Davies to keep that creativity going. And I'll bring Suarez Garcia on the right for Ziegler. Tempted to bring Monnier on again, but he doesn't really have much of an impact when he does come off the bench. Nor does he really have much of an impact when he starts, Benedict Monnier. So I could certainly stand a better chance of doing something with Gerzic and Rafael Leao still on the field. But I am going to need to do something. Junior Fairplay does brilliantly there. And Leao just squeezed that. Well, it wasn't meant for Ziegler. It was meant for Torreira, but somehow we keep possession. Forward to Leao. Good turn. Gerzic, good turn. Torreira. Come on. Let's get this second goal, shall we? What are you doing, Javier? That was wank. All that build-up. And then my 86 rated player that's supposed to be able to get to the mid-90s comes up with one of the worst passes I've seen. Two of the worst passes we've seen from him in his entire career. 6 minutes to go here. Still trying desperately to get ourselves the win. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen for us. Oh my God, Morelos can find a teammate. Well done. Oh, what an interception from Liner. That might well have gotten Fulham a point there because Ziegler was in behind. And with his 99 finishing, we would have expected him to tuck that away. Pull that back. Torreira. There's Ziegler. Gerzic making the run. Runners all around me again. Here's Rafael Leao. There's the goal! Rafael Leao. With a laced effort, I managed to stop myself. He didn't do that. I managed to stop myself from finessing. And I used the laces effort. And it works. Rafael Leao powers that right into the bottom corner. Get in. We're going third, boys. There's the final whistle. It came late, but it did arrive, thankfully. Rafael Leao stepping up and doing the business again with another two. Maybe we've turned a corner with Rafael Leao. Both Manchester sides played each other on the Sunday and they've taken points off each other. We've gone second. Cambridge United are second in the Premier League. 3 points off top with 6 games to go. We might well be finding form at just the right time. This season might be better than we could possibly have imagined. We shall simulate the next game, which is West Ham at home, and then it will be the FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool. Getting slightly carried away with myself there. Right then, West Ham at home. A win would be nice to stay second. A win would be nice to maybe catch Tottenham if they lose. Conte injured after 4 minutes isn't the best of starts, to be completely honest. Moreles, however, scoring after 19 minutes, continues to perform in the simulated games, but not necessarily in the played recently. The change of formation hasn't really done Moreles too many favours in the played games, although he does still play well, but he's still performing in the simulated games, and it has brought the best out of my two strikers. They are playing well as a partnership, so it's not benefiting Moreles currently. 2 months for Conte. Right, that's frustrating. Looks like Getrauda's going to be back in the starting lineup. We're not on track. Is this a youth one? No, it's brand exposure. Well, that is carried over from last year, isn't it? So there's not really much I can do about that, is there, to be completely honest. Right, Conte's out and Getrauda is in. We know we can count on Getrauda. But what a game to step in for. It's FA Cup semi-final time at Wembley against Liverpool coming up next. Liverpool's starting lineup looks great. Iñaki Williams starting up top. Michy Batshuayi's now started to decline in rating as he's 31 years of age. He was still in their starting lineup though. I had to put Wendell in ahead of Oxlade-Chamberlain, but that's not too much of an issue. And Jose Maria Jimenez was actually set to play at right back with Ben Sabani at centre back and Petzela at left back, but obviously Andy Robertson at left back and Jose Maria Jimenez at centre back is the best option for Liverpool in an FA Cup semi-final. Senesi though is their second highest rated centre back. They're really missing Virgil van Dijk, and they haven't replaced him. So I think that's going to be their weak link, but their only weak link. Getrauda, I guess for me, would be my weak link as well. So we'll see who exploits the other the best. Torreira. First time we've ever played at Wembley in this save, as far as I can recall. I don't think we've ever played here before. We might be able to get ourselves the opportunity to play at Wembley twice in the same season if we can win this semi-final. But it is going to be one hell of a test against Liverpool. They're always a difficult team to play against. Sometimes they're difficult to play against, but you still get a slightly easier victory, and sometimes they're difficult to play against and they batter you. I've no idea yet which Liverpool are going to turn up, but they've had the first shot of the game and Paul Lopez has made the first save. Naby Keita playing the ball around. Mo Salah ended up on the floor in the middle, I just noticed, but thankfully no foul given. And the counter is on here. Gerzic, oh, such a heavy touch. Somehow he's kept possession there. No idea how he's done that. Keep this in, please. Thank you. In there to Torreira, who skipped away well. Rafael Leao, no! Rafael Leao! Yeah, no! I thought that was going to go in. I got so fortunate so many times in the build-up there, with Gerzic losing possession and the Leao keeping hold of it as well. How's he not scored that? We should be 1-0 up. Torreira's touch is slightly heavy and Naby Keita steals it off him. Bracalo, lunge for that. I thought I'd gotten to it as well. Here's Bracalo into Williams. Why Perella has come short as well, I'm not sure, but that has left us one man down in the middle. Thankfully, that hasn't cost us. Lookman will look for Gerzic. We'll nod that forward to Rafael Leao. Just poke that there for Gerzic. Now's the chance to break in behind with that 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. A really heavy touch, but a finish on the end of it. Cambridge 1, Liverpool 0. A deadly counter-attack from the fastest player in our team. 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, only 74 finishing, but still able to find that top corner. I thought that touch was very heavy. When Alisson came out to me, I thought I'd overdone it. We didn't! We lead at Wembley. Moreles. Inside to Torreira. Gerzic. Ziegler's out wide. How's your crossing? Well, that's a good delivery. Oh, it's also a good headed clearance. Iñaki Williams picks up the loose ball. I have 4 defenders back, but they are superb on the counter-attack, Liverpool, as evidenced by this move so far. Oh, I tried to foul Salah there and it didn't work, and they've brilliantly counter-attacked on me now. It's 1 counter-attack apiece, it's 1 goal apiece. I thought I'd done enough to slow Salah down there. I was hoping he'd go to ground and they'd get the free kick and I could get everybody back to defend. But no, he's able to ride the challenge from Petzela, step past it, find Keita, and that is a superb effort. Thumping into that far top corner. Once you strike across the ball to get it to bend away like that. Great goal. We were only ahead for 8 minutes. The FA Cup final place on our half of the draw is still in the balance. It's just going to drive down the line. Cut back maybe, yes. Oh, Robertson, that's nicely done. Bracalo's in the box and Liverpool at dangerous. Catraldo with a very important interception there. That'll be Keita to Robertson. Ziegler can't challenge well enough. Salah will get to that and Firpo's missed it. Unbelievable footwork from Salah, and then Perella just gets a little bit lucky that falls straight to the goalkeeper. That was ridiculous from Salah there, the footwork on the byline to get past Junior Firpo. And still Liverpool come forward here. Fabinho might look for a teammate. Doesn't, but he's fouled, and that certainly will be a free kick this time. Mo Salah with a free kick to maybe put Liverpool in front before half-time. Naby Keita is going to shoot and shoot well over the bar. It will be level at the break. It's Woodburn. Down the line there to Mo Salah. He's dinked it over me. Salah is destroying me in this game. This is actually the best Mo Salah has ever played against me for Liverpool. We've had to wait until season 6 and for all of his stats to be declining for it to actually happen. But Mo Salah is turning up here. Oh, why couldn't that have made it over the top? Leao would have been in and away. They've made a change to bring on Ben Woodburn. His extra pace in midfield is really helping here at the minute. Morales is about to go off for Tom Davies. Oh, wow, that could have gone anywhere. It is a corner for Liverpool. Got the fresh legs in midfield as they have. I don't know how this game's going to end though. Catraldo wins that ball well. Here's Ben Woodburn into Salah. Don't let him on his left. Don't foul him either. Bloody hell. I've never been more terrified of Mo Salah in career mode, ever. He's just destroyed me in this game. And I don't know where the performance has come from. Because like I say, he's not really played that well against me in any save even. Let alone this one. Ziegler delivers across. It's deflected. Who's going to get to that first? The keeper will. 8 minutes to go between us and extra time.
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90.
Woodburn, Salah. Nice footwork and strength from Junior.
Good position.
Williams flicks that to Bracalo. Played Mo Salah in again. That cut back on his left. He's not come. Perella just gets to that. Can we win that with Ademola Lookman? We can't, but Perella will get to that first. Right, Torreira across to Davies. Ziegler's there. Gerzic looking to make the run. I'll play it. Oh, I tried to put more power on that. Play it long so we could race onto it. We'll give that there. Now, Tom Davies, the former Evertonian, misses the target. Oh, no! That would have been the goal to send us to the FA Cup final, and he's missed it by a margin there, Tom Davies. Off the bench and very nearly had the perfect involvement. Made 2 more changes as well. I brought on Dennis Adebola and actually brought on Suarez Garcia at striker to play alongside Rafael Leao to see if he can maybe do a job for us up top. But it is going to be extra time here, and I've made all of my changes. Put all of my eggs in my one basket now. We'll see if it actually pays off. Down the line there to Robertson, into Michy Batshuayi. He's come on as a substitute here. Ben Woodburn turns well up against Tom Davies. Michy doesn't score, thankfully. Paul Lopez bowls that out quickly to Ademola Lookman. Rafael Leao is there. Suarez Garcia thinking about making moves. Actually, he did make a move, and unfortunately it's taken him away from where I ended up playing the ball in the end. Adebola will play the ball back to Lucas Torreira there, who will now look for Suarez Garcia, who can turn well. In fact, turn really well. Fire that, looking for teammate. Oh, but the pass from Lookman doesn't quite find Leao. We're almost halfway through extra time already, and we do look like we're headed towards a penalty shootout as things stand. Either side really at the minute showing the stamina or the determination to get themselves into the final inside extra time. And if it goes to penalties, as you guys know, I suck at penalties on FIFA, and I'm pretty confident that I would actually go out if it does go to penalties. So a goal inside 120 minutes It's exactly what I'm going to need. The question is, can I find one? For the final 15 minutes, I'm switching to 4-2-3-1. Suarez Garcia in behind layout. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I need it to work because I'm nowhere near confident on penalties of getting myself through to the final, and I'd be absolutely devastated if I go out of the FA Cup at the semi-final stage on penalties. We've had one trip to Wembley. We are desperate for a second trip to Wembley. Salah winning the physical battle there. Michy Batshuayi thought about playing the pass and didn't. In the end, does to Bracalo. Chamberlain's in. Was he offside there? He wasn't. So I needed that save. Huge, huge, huge moment for Pau Lopez. Davies. Oh, he's offside, isn't he? No, Suarez Garcia. Oh, dearie me, he would have been clean through. 8 minutes to go. Salah Michy given away. Suarez Garcia tracked back brilliantly to win possession back and then gave it away again. I am nervous now. Really, really nervous. A, of penalties. B, of conceding in stoppage time and not actually making it to penalties in the first place. Senesi to Fabinho. They've gone backwards here, Liverpool. It's going to be a penalty shootout in the FA Cup semi-final. Oh, Lord above. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, boys. I didn't really do enough. Oh, no. I can't believe it's going to go to penalties. I can't believe it's going to go to penalties. Oh, God. Suarez Garcia will step up first. Suarez Garcia will have his penalty saved. Fabinho will hit the post. Oh, my God. Ademola Lookman will score. Okay. Ben Woodman to step up. Oh, he's taking a long run up. He's taking Nays to run up to it. Saved by Pau Lopez. After 4 penalties, 3 have been missed. Rafael Leao will go right. Scored. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain taking a narrower run up and going, right to the top corner. It's a good pen. It's 2-1. Dennis Adebola to step up and have his penalty saved by Alisson. Michy Batshuayi saw his first team spot go. He's going to go left. It's saved by Pau Lopez. If we score this penalty, we're in the FA Cup final. He missed the chance in the 90th minute, Tom Davies. But he puts us in the final of the FA Cup. It's the former Evertonian. Oh, it had to be him. After missing the chance in 90 minutes, it had to be him. We're going to the FA Cup final. We beat Liverpool at Wembley. We will be back at Wembley at the end of the season. Oh, wow. My heart is racing. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Man City battered Brighton. It will be they who we play in the FA Cup final at the end of May. Everything's rhyming. In fact, he's played before the final game of the season. Oh, this was patched. This issue was patched, but it only affected new saves, not current saves. So no longer in career mode does the FA Cup final get drawn the day before the final Premier League game, but it has for me in this save. So I will be playing City in the final and then Chelsea away on the final day, which I will either have to simulate with my first team or play with my rotation side. We're currently in the table as we head into the final episode of the season. Actually, the final 2 episodes of the season because I'm going to split it. Final month of the season. Sit 3rd with a game in hand on Chelsea. 5 points inside the top 4. We look good for Champions League football next season. Oh, I need to go and have a rest. I'll see you next time.